Right now at 6 o'clock, hundreds of protesters once again gathering in downtown Bloomington, expressing outrage over the video of a black man being attacked over the weekend at Lake Monroe.
We are following several developments in this story tonight. Here is the latest from an attorney for the man who says he was attacked. Vox Booker confirms the FBI is looking into what happened as a potential hate crime.
And Bloomington police have released photos of the two suspects wanted after a driver hit two protesters during demonstrations last night. We'll hear from someone who says she saw what happened in about 2 minutes.
But first, as we mentioned, protesters are gathering again tonight in Bloomington. Our Demi Johnson is live now with everything to show us there live. Demi, good evening.
Yeah, this group behind me is much bigger than it was yesterday. I think there are probably roughly 400 people here right now. About this time yesterday, there were close to 200 people. Savannah Scott's one of these people in the group. So you weren't here yesterday. No. Why'd you come today?
Because I'm healthy, I'm able, and this is something incredibly important to me. Oh shoot, I'm spraying. But
You're okay, you're okay. So I want to ask, I asked this question earlier today to a few people in the crowd. The FBI is now involved in this case. So why keep protesting?
I mean, because there still hasn't been any justice done. Yeah, we know they're investigating, but we know the FBI's track record too, so how likely is justice going to be served in this situation? Until justice is served, we're going to still be out here.
Okay, thanks so much, Savannah. Well, if this protest goes anything like it did last night, they're going to stand over here. They're going to chant. They have a few speakers from different Black Lives Matter organizations here. They'll speak. They did that for about 2 hours yesterday, and then they started marching around 7 o'clock. So we'll stick around here tonight. Make sure to keep you guys updated on air and online in case they start marching again at 7. We'll be sure to follow along with them and let you guys know what happens. Live in Bloomington, I'm Demi Johnson for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Demi, thank you. And the man who was seen in the video being attacked by the group of people over the weekend says he's proud he lives in a community where people are willing to stand up. The video taken near Lake Monroe includes the attackers using racial slurs. Vox Booker says one of the men even said, "Get a rope." A man who caught some of it on camera talked to reporters about 2 hours ago. Brennan Golightly said he was camping in the area when Booker drove up and said the group told him he was on private property. Golightly says another man drove up about an hour later and said that same group was yelling white power.
Fox heard this. He was staying very calm, and he decided he wanted to just go calmly up to them and state his piece. His demeanor when he left, he wasn't angry, he wasn't violent. He wanted to go up there and because these people were harassing our party members, and he wanted to make peace.
I don't have the privilege to avoid racism in society. What I wanted to do was reach out to folks and see if we could establish a dialogue, if we could recognize each other's humanity, if we could build a better community, and sometimes you have to take that uncomfortable step. Hello, folks. Thank you all for being here.
That was Booker, who you just heard from. Indiana conservation officers tell News 8 they're continuing to investigate the case. The Monroe County Prosecutor's Office tells us they anticipate getting the report from the DNR soon and will then make a decision on criminal charges. We've also contacted the FBI office in Indianapolis today. A spokesperson tells us the agency is aware of what happened and is monitoring the situation.
Well, people in Bloomington are also calling for the arrest of the people inside a red SUV that drove through a group during yesterday's protest. As we talked about, that's some of the video there. Two people were hit. One of them was taken to a hospital after being knocked unconscious. News 8 Sierra Hignite spoke to the woman who saw it all happen.
Police say they're still working to identify the two people seen in that video that's now circulating all over the internet, seen drive through a group of protesters here in Bloomington. Now, today I talked to one of those people that was hit by that red SUV yesterday, and she says that the driver hit them on purpose. Chaz Mottinger is seen in this video jumping onto the hood of a red SUV as it started to drive through a crowd of protesters in Bloomington during a protest on Monday night. Her friend Chelsea Schock said it was the only way she could avoid getting run over. Police say that Mottinger was standing in front of the car with her hands on the hood after the driver had gotten out to move a scooter that was in the road. Up to that point, Schock says that the protest that wound through the streets of Bloomington had been peaceful.
I mean, you can see from the video, the guy who got out of the car, he was filled with rage. It was very clear. I could not get a clear picture on the woman. They knew what was ahead of them, and they had the intention to move over those people and into the crowd.
The group was calling for the arrest of the men seen in a video attacking Vox Booker at Lake Monroe over the weekend. Now, she says, as the group prepares to protest again tonight, they will also be fighting for the arrest of the people that were inside the red SUV. Bloomington police shared some photos of the people that were inside the red SUV when it happened. You can see those on our website right now, wishtv.com. Anyone that recognizes them is encouraged to call Bloomington police. Reporting in Bloomington, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.